Hello there, my name is Roddy's, and welcome to my channel. Today, I wanted to share my feelings and reasonings as to why I want to be a content creator. Of course, in the background, I'll be working on a ref sheet for my persona, so feel free to stick around for that, or just for my yap session. Let's get on into it. So, in the expansive amount of tutorials I've watched over 4 years of deciding that I want to be a content creator, there has always been one very important question that has popped up throughout these videos. And it's a very simple question, but it forces you to think deeper. A question that you have to ask yourself, which is why? Why do I want to be a content creator? What has motivated me to this point? Every one of the creators I've watched over the years has brought up this consideration, and it's probably due to the nature of the turnaround rates in which people end up abandoning the path of content creation, often saying that in their views, this is due to the nature of why people decide to be content creators. The biggest point they make is that you can't just be in it for the money. And, of course, that feels obvious enough. I mean, you won't enjoy things if you're solely in it for money. But I do have to say that money is definitely nice. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest with ourselves. But regardless, this advice has led me to look into my own intentions and think more deeply about why I want to be here. Like most people nowadays, I grew up decently on the internet, though my situation was a little different from others, but overall I did get the experience. And one of the things I remember most is watching game playthroughs. It was one of my favorite bits of content. Even nowadays, I still love watching them. And some of the creators I've watched the longest have been Ethos Lab, Markiplier, and Jacksepticeye. Even today, I still sit down and enjoy their videos when I can. But even then, regardless of how much I was enjoying these videos, I wasn't as set on becoming a creator as I feel I am today. So what has pushed me into full hopes in pursuing it? Well, let me tell you about a Minecraft server known as the Dream SMP. Yup. I did write that. Oh boy. So prior to the Dream SMP, I didn't really know about Twitch, or rather, I didn't really care about it. I never really had a passion for it, or I never really sat down and watched a stream. But I remember sitting down during 2020 and the absolute excitement I got from watching a bunch of streamers roleplay on a Minecraft server, it got me hooked. It did get me hooked. And then I slowly began to find streamers of other games I really liked, and that's when I became enthralled with streaming. And it bridged a very specific gap that I saw between myself and posting content on YouTube. Twitch was, and of course still is, in many ways, less formal than YouTube. Here I was seeing videos that creators had spent hours on edits, hitting jokes at the right time, knowing when to make a joke, and seeing such amounts of editing when I've never done anything like that myself, minus editing a short film I did in middle school. It made me worried about perfection, something that I didn't have. And even now, I just don't push myself to perfection, which I suppose in a way can be good in some regards, but in others, it isn't. So hopefully on this journey, I'll be able to improve and understand when I should push myself to be better versus when to take a step back and realize that this thing that I'm working on can't be perfect, but it can be a degree of perfection, if you kind of get my vibe of what I'm going for. But anyways, getting back to my thoughts, Twitch and live streaming in general isn't as perfectionistic. You go live, try and talk for hours, and you do whatever your shtick is for that time. And boom, live ended. No worries at all. You mess something up? Not too bad. It's live after all. Everyone understands that stuff happens. If it's something you think you need to work on, then you can go back, review your VODs, pick up the parts you think need improvement, and try again the next time. And in some ways, YouTube definitely is like that. But again, I think I've just got myself convinced that it's a bit harder than streaming. But who knows? Maybe in a bit I'll be saying something different entirely. So, anyways, getting back to it. This was a branch that extended out to me, the idea of Twitch, and really started growing on my ideas for content creation. And thinking now more deeply, I want to be a creator because of the people before me, and the people who I might meet along my own journey, who will make me strive to be better. I want to create so that others can have the joy I do when watching my favorite creators, and to create a space of game enthusiasts and artists, because that's the content I want to make. Gaming playthroughs and, on the occasion, art, two parts of me that have become immense passions of mine, which I want to improve. So, with that, to keep it short, this is why I want to be a content creator. So, if you're interested in my journey, please consider subscribing and sticking around. Especially, please go follow my Twitch. I'm trying to focus on that, but I've been having trouble as of recently, so we'll see what happens. But if not, then don't worry about it, and I just appreciate you watching this video alone. Thank you for spending this time with me. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah.